I'm a very competitive person. I love to compete, mostly for games, and I also love to hype people up. So, Hype Squad has been activated, and now I'm here planning what I'm gonna read in August. I am also a huge mood reader, so planning TBRs is not something I usually do, but we're gonna try. And I don't know, we'll see. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna actually go shopping. So this is gonna be like a come shopping with me kind of thing situation, but I'm shopping online. I'm doing a used book store called Pango Books. That's where I'm shopping at. I also sell my books on there. So I have some money from books I've sold. They're all used books. I thought it'd be fun to do some online shopping for books. And the reason I'm doing this, I decided to join the Romance Readathon. There is a romance readathon happening in August. I've never been part of a readathon before. I've seen a bunch of people do readathons before. They always look so much fun because it's all just reader community getting together to read and have fun. But I just am such a mood reader. It's hard for me to read books based off of prompts a lot, and that is what a lot of readathons are. And so I'm like, yes, I would love to do this, but my mood reader brain is not gonna allow me to do this. Basically, if you want to join, I'm gonna try to convince you to join my girl EXO Joe or Joanna's team, because that's the team I'm part of, and I get competitive and I want to win. But I've never been part of a readathon before, so of course I was gonna make a TBR video for it, and if you want to join, that'd be great. Come join the Protector team. We need all the help we can get. If you want to come join the Protector team, I say that I'm just really competitive and I want as many people as possible to come join this readathon because it sounds like so much fun. And like the past couple days, ever since I've joined the Discord and watched all the videos about it that are coming out, there's so many amazing co-hosts and hosts, and it's just gonna be so much fun. I will link all the information down below, but this is a romance readathon, but what I love about it is that you don't actually have to read romance. And for mood readers, I love it so much because that means I can literally just read any book I want. There are like no prompts, there's nothing, you just have to read. There's no hard set rules really, and it's just all page counts really. And it's all based around page counts, and how many pages you read equals a certain amount of points for your team, and you're trying to get your team to win. There's like 5 different teams. I'll leave all the information down below if you want to come join, but I was like, I'm gonna need to plan a TBR for this. I'm gonna have fun planning a TBR because there are certain things in books that give you more points, and you can actually up those points by reading a romance, a historical romance, an LGBTQ plus book, or a book by a BIPOC author. There is all of this extra stuff that you can do to get more points, but you don't necessarily have to. I'm going to link EXO Joe's video as well as the girl who created this whole masterpiece as well, so you guys can go check it out more. I think you should join. I think it's gonna be fun. That said, I am competitive and I want to get the most amount of points as I possibly can, so I'm gonna want to be reading romance, historical romance, LGBT, books. I'm just gonna be wanting to do that because that gives you more points, and I am super competitive. You know what? I just wanted to shop a little bit, and I just did a big unhaul. I feel like I can shop a little bit, and I thought it would be fun to do kind of like a come shopping with me, but it's all online, so I don't have to leave my house. So I have Pango here open, and it's time to go book browse. First one I actually want to look up is a ship of bones and teeth. I don't think there will be any on Pango, so this might just be one I have to buy physically on like Amazon, but it's a book I've been really wanting to read. Yeah, it's not on Pango, so that's fine, I guess. You know what? Hold on, I could get the rest of this series. I've read Hooked, and I've read the 4th one, and I wonder if I can find the other 2, because that would be fun to read, right? Here we go. Okay, this might be good. This might be good, and I'm buying them used, so let's see if we can find someone who's selling them both. That would be great. That's $325. No, thank you. I do not have that money. It looks like it's in good condition. Okay, let's do this one. Scarred, I believe, is a Lion King retelling, but dark romance. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we're gonna read it, I guess, in August. So I've added 2 books. I've added Scarred and Wretched by Emily McIntyre. I've read Hooked and I've read Twisted, so I kind of just want to get that series out of the way, and they are romance, so that'll give me some extra points. A Lady for a Duke, I think. Let's see if I can find A Lady for a Duke. This is by Alexis Hall. I got an ARC for it and was never able to read it because Kindle issues. But, there's one for $5. There's one for $3. Because I don't care about the shape it's in. Oh yeah, it's ripped, but that's fine. A Lady for a Duke is, I believe, a historical romance with the main character being trans. Yeah, it's a queer historical romance, which fits perfectly. I just have 3 books right now. I need to find some more. Let me see if I can find, hold on. The Discord chat had a recommendations one. Let's look at book recommendations and see what people are saying. You know what? We need more Alexis Hall. Alexis Hall is someone who I've read before, and I know I like their writing, and they write a bunch of queer historical romance. So I feel like looking for some more by Alexis Hall would be a good go for. There's A Lady for a Duke for $150. We're gonna add that one to cart instead. This one. I believe this is a sapphic historical romance, and the cover is so cute. A young noblewoman must pair up with a rumored witch to ward off a curse in this irresistible sapphic romance from bestselling author, year 1814. This checks, oh my god, yeah. Something Fabulous is another audiobook I have, and I believe it's also a queer historical romance by Alexis Hall. Let's read this one. A delightful, witty romance featuring a reserved duke who betrothed one twin and hopelessly enamored word. This also looks gay. Love it. Let's get it. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of Something Fabulous for now because I do have the audiobook if I need to listen to it, and I already have a lot of Alexis Hall on this TBR, so. Alright, it is ordered. I have 4 books coming for this. They have arrived. So there's only a couple more days until August, and the romance readathon is gonna start. A bunch of gals, girlies, book girlies in the Discord was like, hey, YouTubers, let's make this collab and let's all do our TBR videos together. So you saw me book shopping for these 4 books, which I will show you, and their condition is actually pretty good. They look brand new, and I love that. So these 4 books are going to be on my TBR, but we're going to go through my whole TBR for the romance readathon. I'm going to put a link below to a playlist of a bunch of book people who are also contributing to this collab of a TBR that we're all doing together. I'll link them all below so you can go watch their videos as well, and if you want to join the romance readathon, please come and join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. You still have time to come join us. All of those links will be in the description below, but for now, let's go over what I'm going to try to read a lot of my physical TBR. That's true. But let's go through my TBR for the romance readathon. So you saw me buy Scarred and Wretched by Emily McIntyre. These are dark romances based around different retellings. I just bought these. They're in pretty good shape. They do smell a bit like smoke, so this probably came from a smoking household. I wish she would have put that in the description. Usually when they live in a household with cigarettes, they'll put that they live in like a smoking house, but I didn't see that. Maybe I just didn't look close enough. It's not too bad. This one's worse than this one, but like, they're just books, and it doesn't bug me too bad. It's fine. But yeah, I got these 2 books. I read the first one and the 4th one, but I haven't read 2 or 3, so I bought 2 or 3 so I could finish it. And if you're yelling at me because I'm reading the series out of order, don't blame me. Blame my blind date with a book that I did, because it made me read the 4th one first. The 2 Alexis Hall books I bought, Mortal Follies and A Lady for a Duke. I actually have this ARC, and so I bought the physical so I can, just get through this book. This is it's a historical romance for sure, following a transgender main girl in, I don't even know what year this is supposed to be. This is in 1818 in Looking for a Duke. That's what this is about. So this is how many pages? This is almost 450 pages, It's LGBT and a historical romance. I don't know if I already said that. I probably did, but this is gonna get me quite a bit of points, and I'm also really excited to read it. I requested the ARC and I got the ARC and never ended up reading the ARC, so I'm glad that this readathon is finally gonna make me read this. Also by Alexis Hall. I've read their books before and I really liked them, so these are gonna be really easy for me to read. I really liked Boyfriend Material. So this is another historical romance, but this is a sapphic romance. Okay, I'm gonna go to my NetGalley shelf. If you don't know what NetGalley is, it's an ARC company. Like, a bunch of publishers send their ARCs through them so you can get digital ARCs for books. So I have a ton of ARCs that I need to catch up on, and so I'm gonna try to get through a couple of these for the romance readathon. I also have another romance, Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. Romance gets you extra points, so I'm going to try to get through a lot of romance really quick, but this is an ARC I have, Check and Mate. Her first young adult novel, I believe. I also have Love Theoretically by her that I could read, which is a romance, and I believe they're kind of thick romances. Almost 400 pages, so I have this romance. So I have a couple Ali Hazelwood books to read. These are thick books, but they go by so fast, and they're going to give me points for being romances. I have Love on the Brain, Love Theoretically, and the ARC of Check and Mate, so lots of options there for romances, and I should just read these. And if you're curious about these, they're all really similar. They're all part of her STEM series, which is gonna follow like a STEMist female feminist kind of main character who falls into sort of, usually it's a fake romance, fake dating situation trope. A lot of her books are really similar, but like, I'm here for it, and you're going for the trope, so real cute. Hold on. I can talk about books and hold a cat. Come here. She's purring. So I have a couple fantasy romances that I can grab from my shelf if I need to. You look so grumpy, but you're purring. Let's talk about a book that is blowing up right now, Divine Rivals. This I've heard only good things about. I've heard people talking about how they've reading it in one sitting because it's that good, and those are the books I need during this readathon. This is like two rival newspaper writers, I think, or like they're writing, and they're writing letters to each other, and I think they don't know it's each other. I'm not entirely sure, but they're on like two parts of a war, and they're writing these letters to each other, and it's supposed to be really cute, and it's supposed to be amazing. Kind of fits in the historical romance point system. I've been in a huge pirate mood recently, and I then got this book from Fairy Loot. It's called Sing Me to Sleep by Gabby Burton, and Gabby Burton is a BIPOC author, so that counts for that. This is also a romance. It is a dark and seductive YA fantasy where a siren must choose between protecting her family and following her heart in a prejudiced kingdom where her existence is illegal. So she's a siren, like, you know, love my siren girls. I love my siren girlies here. And if you want to join, there is still time to come join us on this romance readathon. The Discord is amazing. It's full of a lot of amazing, open, welcoming people. And so, like, you don't need to be scared. Come chat, come join our team, my team, or come join the team that I've decided to join, which is the Protector. Again, I gotta support my girl XO Joe because I love her, and I'm like, okay girl, I'm joining your team. Also, protecting the sword-wielding baddies, please. That's for me. Perfectly fitting for mood readers as well. You don't have to read romance. I've just decided to. If you want to come join, please come join. Come join my team that I'm in, the Protectors. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Come chat with us. Come, you know, have a fun time. Thanks for coming book shopping with me and going through my physical TBR. Thank you so much for watching. Please come join us. It's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna be doing weekly reading vlogs. Hopefully I'll see you in the Discord. Bye. 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 I hate myself.